Today we're going to make a keto pizza crust with 2 ingredients. Preheat the oven to 400, mix a pound of ground chicken with half a cup of shredded mozzarella, season it, shape it into a pizza crust about 1/2 inch thick, and then we're going to bake it at 400 for 17 minutes. Take it out, and now it's time to add the sauce. You could use regular marinara, but I did some sugar-free barbecue, you feel me? And now it's time to
cream cheese, bacon bits, cheese, onion flakes, garlic powder, secret ingredient Frank's Red Hot, add cheese, bake, and voila, amazing.
Have you ever made your own cup of noodles? Here's how to do it. Add chicken stock concentrate, sesame oil, soy sauce, garlic, and al dente cooked pasta. We're going to add some cooked chicken and frozen vegetables, and you can store this for 3 to 4 days. When you're ready to serve, add hot water, let it steep for a few minutes, and give it a good stir. So tasty, you can control what you put in it, and I have 2 other flavors for you on the vlog.
Did you know that chickpeas actually help improve your digestion? These babies are packed with vitamins, minerals, and fibers and can aid in weight management and reduce risk of several diseases. By using canned chickpeas, you do lose a few of the nutrients, but feel free to cook your dried chickpeas. It's just a longer process, and I was looking for something a little faster. The ingredients are coming up, so don't forget to screenshot that. Next, you just want to choose your bread. I went with a low-carb, gut-friendly bread by Uprising and topped it with spinach. I hope you love this. Please don't forget to follow me, tag a friend, and save for later.
Hey guys, it's supper time and I'm craving a chicken sandwich, so I'm going to show you how to make the easiest, quickest keto bread. 3 tablespoons of almond flour in my bowl. I'm going to take 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. A tablespoon of melted butter, and 1 egg. Just going to whisk all of that together, and then all you're gonna do is pop it in the microwave for 90 seconds. 90 seconds, that's it. Watch how it turns out. Okay, that's what it looks like. Okay, that's how it comes out. Put it on a plate, just slice that in half for your sandwich. Follow for more tips and recipes.
Easy keto roll-up in 5 minutes. Let me show you how I made it. Start with a bed of romaine lettuce, oven roasted turkey breast, 2 spicy pickles topped with some spicy mustard.
Hey guys, it's been a while. Let me show you how I made these keto coconut macaroons. They were super easy to make and perfect to satisfy a sweet craving. In a mixing bowl, you're gonna add 3 egg whites, and using a hand mixer, you're gonna mix it for about 4 to 6 minutes until it forms stiff peaks. Add your sweetener and your 2 cups of unsweetened coconut shreds. Then you're gonna fold in the cheese. If you know, you know. But you're just gonna fold it in gently and roll it up into a small ball in your hand very gently and put it on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. This makes about 15 depending what size you make. I like to add a little bit more coconut on top. We're gonna go ahead and pop it into the oven at 320 for 20 to 25 minutes. My oven runs really low till they're golden brown, and this is the result. These were so good, so easy, and 1 net carb apiece. I added the recipe to my carb manager. Just look it up by the name. Enjoy.
Hey guys, Chef Joseph Manera. Today we're making salmon. This is the best way and only way to make salmon. So you've been doing it wrong all these years until you see this technique. This is a cilantro infused salt. You could use any infused. Little pepper. In the pan, throw some oil down. Take your fish, put it down in the pan. Some minced garlic. Throw the garlic on top. Add some scallions evenly all across the fish, the top of it. Add a nice chunk of quality butter right in there. Now the key here is to baste the top of the salmon. This will help in the crust and help the oven actually heat the fat up and cook the salmon from the top. Lemon juice. In the oven 375 for 15 minutes. Okay, now that's beautiful. Take a little bit, put it right in the oil. Mix around that garlic and scallions. Turn the fish over. Beautiful. Nice and flavorful. Look how that just breaks off. Nice and beautiful. No rules in cooking, my friends. Taste this.
Keto potatoes in the air fryer.
All right, really simple here. Avocado oil, garlic, sea salt, epicure ranch. Spray those radishes down, put all your seasonings on, mix them really well, put them in the air fryer 400 for 10 minutes, flip them another 10 minutes.
Here's a low-carb meal idea you definitely want to have on your menu. Start by browning 1 pound of ground beef in a skillet seasoned with salt and your favorite taco blend. As promised, I'm showing you guys how to finish up that head of cabbage from the recipe I posted last. Slice it up, add to the skillet, cook about 5 minutes, and add a dollop of sour cream and some ranch seasoning. Stir that throughout, drizzle on some salsa and some cheese. Sprinkle on some cilantro, and you are ready to enjoy.
You know that dressing you get at Japanese restaurants? This one's better. First things first, we're gonna roast our carrots. We're gonna add our roasted carrots, a few cloves of garlic, grated ginger, rice wine vinegar, miso paste, a little bit of sesame oil, salt and pepper, and a little water, and pulse until smooth. And your sauce is ready to go. This is so much better than what you get at the restaurant.
These are my delicious 40-calorie buffalo chicken wontons. I promise you that you're going to want to try this recipe for yourself. For the filling, you'll need shredded chicken, reduced fat cheddar cheese, light ranch, and buffalo sauce. Mix it up and then you're ready to fill your wontons. Don't forget to wet your edges and then freeze for 5 minutes. Fry at 370 for 8 minutes and enjoy.
I hope it's not too corny to post 2 of these videos in one day, but you know what? I'm just gonna send it. Here we go. This is a super easy summer veggie salad that is so refreshing and healthy. I love to eat this when it's warm out. We're gonna take a big pot of salted water, bring it to a rapid boil, cook our corn for like 5 minutes, then blanch it in ice water and let it cool on the side. In the meantime, we're gonna dice up some cucumbers, tomatoes, red onions, Thai red chilies, and some creamy avocado, and mix that up in a bowl. Once our corn is cool, we're gonna cut the ends off like this. This is so it just stands up a little more easily and lessens your risk of slicing off your fingers. Remove the kernels from the cob, add it to the bowl, mix it up and season with some sea salt, some black pepper, chili flakes, fresh lemon juice, and some good olive oil. I also like to add a little fresh dill. This is so damn good, you have got to try it.
Hey guys, let's make one of my favorite keto dishes. It is a 1-pan Mexican skillet. You're going to want to drop in some avocado oil with 1 red bell pepper chopped and half a yellow onion. Drop in 1 pound of ground beef, break apart, and you are going to want to season with some taco seasoning. After you season this, you're going to want to cook your ground beef until it's all the way cooked through. Add in 1 can of rotel with the juice, mix it thoroughly. Then you want to get 1 bag of rice cauliflower. It is semi-frozen. I season with a little bit of salt and pepper to taste, and you can add anything else you like. Mix it until it's well combined. Then you want to cover with the lid and let it simmer for about 15 minutes until your rice cauliflower is cooked. Once it has simmered, add some shredded cheddar cheese or any cheese that you like. Top with cilantro, and that is it. It's so good and so easy to make, and I hope y'all enjoy this recipe.
So here's going to be a great low-carb recipe for someone like me who just had some oral surgery. I've got my chopped butternut squash from Costco. It's a 2-pound pack, and my uncured bacon. I went ahead and sprinkled this with some seasoning salt on my lined baking sheet with my bacon. There it is. I'm going to put that in my Vitamix with some Parmesan and heavy whipping cream. And isn't this just the ultimate pleasure of just watching it come to blend? And then finally, there it is, the ultimate mix. I'm going to go ahead and put this in a bowl to keep for storage and eat as I wish. And there's my chopped bacon on top. This goes great with any sides and is creamy, delicious, and oh so good.
Y'all, tonight I tried this cheesecake in the microwave and it is so easy and so delicious. Make sure you hit that plus sign and like and follow for more keto recipes. All you need for this one is 3 ounces of cream cheese. I use whipped to make it simple, half teaspoon of vanilla, 1 egg, and 1 tablespoon of powdered sweetener. I use Swerve. You're gonna mix that all together, then microwave for 90 seconds. Let it cool down. I topped mine with blueberries with monk fruit sweetener, and then enjoy.
Okay, I bet you've never had eggs like this, and I don't want to exaggerate, but it's kind of life-changing. It's basically just a sunny side egg cracked on top of a crispy cheese shell, but it tastes amazing. You'll start out by adding some shredded cheese to your pan and get it nice and bubbly just like that. Then crack your egg on top and use a spatula to stop the whites from spreading too much. Now cover it and let it cook, but not too much so that your yolk stays runny. That's very important. I added them on top of some tortillas to make some breakfast tacos, and they were amazing.
These low-carb blueberry cheesecake bars are sweet, perfectly tart, and a delicious dessert that only requires 7 ingredients. To make them, add softened cream cheese, eggs, golden monk fruit sweetener, vanilla extract, cream of tartar, and baking soda to a mixing bowl and mix together with an electric mixer. Pour the mixture into an 8x8 baking pan lined with foil and using a spatula, smooth that into an even layer. Add the blueberries to the top of the mixture and then transfer the pan to the oven to bake at 325 degrees until the edges are lightly golden brown, about 40 to 45 minutes. After baking, remove the pan from the oven, loosely cover it with foil, and then transfer it to the refrigerator to chill for at least 4 hours. After, using a knife, cut the cheesecake into 12 equal-sized bars, serve, and enjoy.
Keto ice cream cookie bites are so good and easy to make. Go get you some sugar-free whipped cream, some sugar-free Jell-O pudding, and some Lily Marshalls. You put the Jell-O pudding on top of the Cool Whip and you kind of fold it in, then put the Lily Marshalls on and fold it in some more. Get you a cupcake pan. I like using my rubber one because it's so easy for cleanup. But if you don't have one, just get a little cupcake pan and you put it in there, put it in the freezer for 2 hours, and there you go, delicious.
Tonight we're making the viral TikTok pasta healthy style. Ready, set, let's go. So ahead of time, you're gonna marinate your chicken breast in a little of this zesty Italian. Make sure it's the light kind. Next, you're gonna prepare your spaghetti squash. I just poke a bunch of holes in these and pop them in the microwave for about 5 to 6 minutes. These ones are tiny. Usually they're bigger. Mix in 2 cups of the Italian diced tomatoes. Add in 8 of these Laughing Cow cheese wedges, and for this recipe, use the garlic and herb. Saute this until the cheese is melted. Saute until you get a consistency that looks about like this. And add your marinated chicken breast right to the top. Top with some reduced fat mozzarella cheese. And lastly, you're gonna top with 4 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese. Into a oven that's preheated to 350 for about 7 to 10 minutes.
All right, I got my Parmesan cheese. Let's make lunch. Avocado oil. This is seasoned chicken tenders with salt, pepper, garlic powder, oregano, and a little bit of cornstarch to make it crispy. Ow, it got flattened. This looks like a lot of chicken, but I meal prep for the rest of the week too. So lay it down in our lettuce, some grape tomatoes, and I have this creamy Caesar yogurt dressing. Shaving some Parmesan cheese. Here's my first bite. Mmm.